They're wanting me to take a break, but here I'm trepidatious, and here's why.
Tim and Mike? Who? Tim?
Who's Mike?
Remember Mike?
Oh yeah, no, Mike's not here.
Oh, Tim?
I want to take
Tim.
I want to take a break, and we've done a very long.
I've groveled and begged to come back on Sirius and Howard Station. By the way, when he first, here's another one where this is why he can fucking clamp down on my musty nuts and suck them with his big fat Jew lips. He can suck them.
Wow. Is this you groveling to get the show back?
No. Fuck it. I don't want the show back. It's been 2 years. When he was first making his precious $500 million deal, he came to me. I think I was the first one.
Yeah.
Andy, we need material. I want you to have your own show. And I'm like, that sounds fun. By the way, and I said, that's why I did it, because it was going to be fun.
Yeah.
I said, you don't even need to pay me. Oh, he took that out. He took that one, and I for 2 years I did the show and never got paid a cent, and I'm not complaining about that. I'm pointing out the fucking Jew facts.
Yeah.
I never got paid. Oh, I don't know if they're Jewish facts. Look it up. But either way,
look on Joogle?
Look on Joogle.com. Either way, I never, and then when I said, when they canceled it because of bullshit that happened from people that said they were with me, that I have no idea who they were. I remember there was
an incident where some people stole stuff from the studio. And
on a whole other day.
And it weren't,
that I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
They were fucking moronic to let people in and say, we're with them, they did. Come on.
Yeah.
I wasn't even there.
No.
Are you fucking kidding me? And then they blame, it's still blame.
That's the problem with your Andy Dick.
The whole fucking circus that's
easy to pin shit on.
I don't care if I ever step inside that fucking place again. It's a shithole as it is.
Yeah.
The SIRIUS place in New York, it's beautiful.
It's very nice.
Where Howard's doing his show.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. The shithole that you fucking touch the mic, your lips to that fucking shithole mic, that place is a fucking dump.
I've got AIDS on my lip.
When you said you want to come into the thing, well, let me make a call and see if you're still banned. I said, fuck that place. I don't give a shit if I'm banned. I don't want to come to Venice.
Yeah.
I live closer to here anyways.
Yeah, we keep it real here in the Fitz
and I don't
studio.
care if I'm banned from doing your show ever again.
You'll never be banned from doing this show.
You believe me.
You are the most frequent guest.
Howard has
stop
you
it.
like this.
Oh, stop it.
Watch what happens.
Yeah?
Hi, Tim. How are you, sweetie? Take your precious break.
We'll be back with more Andy Dick after this. 888-STERN-101 is the phone number. We're on fire tonight. You don't want to miss this shit. What happened on it?
Who cares?
No, tell me about it.
It's on this week sometime.
Are you not supposed to talk about it?
No, I don't know how it's going to edit together. Who knows? I don't care. What
do you care about? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm so frazzled. I was supposed to just talk about the movie. I really, at this point.
Let's talk about the movie.
I'd rather just keep talking about Howard.
All right.
I'm not allowed back on, am I?
I think just the opposite. I think you become very relevant to Howard when you talk about Howard.
Is Tim mad?
Tim doesn't have human emotions.
He's like a robot, isn't he?
He is a robot.
So he says the right things to keep me strung along.
Well, I don't know about that. I know that Tim has a really good heart, but I don't believe that he is the man behind the curtain that's running Sirius.
I don't know who is.
I don't either.
But I'm steaming mad.
You're very mad, and I can understand why. You feel very much, well, your creative energy is worth something. You are a very talented, unique person.
Thanks.
And I think when you undertake something like the shit show, that's a serious piece of art.
Yeah, I liked it.
It's real, it's honest, and it fit the bill very much for what the channel was about.
It helped him.
You do it for a couple years. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, you have one misunderstanding about somebody who may or may not have been part of
a group of people,
and they stole some shit, and boom, your show's canceled.
Yeah.
Was there drinking leading up to that?
Yeah, I drank at probably every show, but I don't, maybe it did have things to do with other times, but those are like, they partied too hard, but there's no reason to shut the show down. But when this crap happened, and I wasn't even there, then they used that as an excuse to shut the show down because, we don't really need them anymore. Sirius is up and running. The station's up and running. Get rid of the riffraff.
So you, in a sense, feel that you helped get the channel going.
And then, we don't need him anymore, and he's more trouble than he's worth. And it's, it might be funny and weird and the most interesting show on the fucking channel besides yours.
Thank you.
Yours really is.
I just like how quickly I fucking...
Well, how quickly I was
right
before... Your show is better than Howard's. I'm sorry to say. He is soft. He has lost his thing. That's what I was trying to say. And it started when, and I just put two and two together with this. He let me go. Oh, okay. I understand. I'm the first one to say, oh, what did I do? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, you're right. I was drinking. And but I had nothing to do with those guys that came. They were like Armenians, a group of Armenians that came in and stole a bunch of shit, saying, we're with the underdick.
Yeah.
No, I know you're not. Why don't you
That's
call
me up?
That voice? I don't even know if they were Armenian. They're Persian. I don't even know.
Did you ever reach out to Howard personally about this issue?
Yes, I used to be able to call him and he would return my call. Never. Not for 2 years.
Doesn't return the call.
Never.
And you left a message saying,
yes.
I feel like...
he has that robot saying, let me try to find him, Mr. Dick. Ooh. You know when you call him?
I don't call
State your name. Well, I do. Yeah. I have his home number.
That's unbelievable.
His cell number. And it goes to a robot that says, who is it? I think it even knows it's me immediately. Hello, Andy. I'm like, hi.
He's got Andy Dick Screener?
He has everybody's screener.
Yeah.
If he wants to take the call, he'll take it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. And he hasn't for me for at least 2 years.
If you had the opportunity, would you go back on his show and confront him in the way you're talking right now?
Yeah, of course. I've never been afraid of him. There's nothing to be afraid of. He's a nice guy underneath all the Jewiness. I'm trying to say this.
Is it true your father is Jewish?
My dad is Jewish, yeah.
Do you hate your father?
No. I was just thinking about him today. He's not with us.
Because usually when somebody
I have my dad
hates Jews, it's because their father's Jewish, usually.
I don't hate Jews.
Hitler was part Jewish.
I love Hitler.
Because he wasn't completely Jewish.
No, I have no problem with Jewish people. Most of my friends are Jewish. It's, I'm just making fun of his soft spot.
I understand.
No, he hates his big fat nose and his small dick and the fact that he's a Jew. He seems to hate it. So I'm going to poke those areas. I have no problem with his big fat hook nose and his tiny little prick and his fucking money-grubbing, misery Jewishness. I have no problem with those aspects of him. And he's fucking butt ugly. And I don't have a problem with that. I'm not the most handsome guy myself. And my nose isn't a big fat fucking hook Jew nose, but it's not the prettiest nose ever. It's a little crooked and I've got a scar here.
You're not a bad-looking guy, but you definitely don't look Jewish. You look like an Armenian.
Either way, I don't have a problem with his looks. I don't have a problem, but I'm trying to poke at him.
Yeah. I see that.
I'm mad at him. I don't think he's a man of his word, and I don't think he's cool. I used to look up to him. He used to be a fatherly figure. I've had some odd surrogate fathers. Phil Hartman was one.
Yes.
Hugh Hefner was one.
Yes.
Howard Stern was one.
Wow.
And now if you're allowed to do this, I have divorced myself from Howard. I don't look up to him at all.
What about Hugh Hefner? You still on board?
Well, he let me go. He put me up for adoption.